Hello students, welcome back. In the last session we have discussed string buffer class in Java, which is used to create mutable strings or modifiable strings in Java, and we have also discussed some important methods of string buffer class. In today's session we will discuss one more class which is used to create character sequence, and that class is string buffer class. Again, string buffer class, this is also a mutable class. The strings which are created by using string buffer can be modified. So let's start with string buffer class. The StringsBuilder class in Java represents a mutable sequence of characters. As I've said, even StringsBuilder creates a string which are mutable, means modifiable, which can be modified. The function of StringsBuilder is much similar to the string buffer class. If you look at string buffer, which we have studied, it is almost similar to that string buffer class. The difference is the StringsBuilder class differs from string buffer class on the basis of synchronization. The StringsBuilder class provides no guarantee of synchronization, whereas string buffer class does. Now, the StringsBuilder class provides no guarantee of synchronization, whereas the string buffer class provides synchronization. So what is synchronization here? Synchronization simply means access to a particular resource by more than one object, and when more than one objects are accessing a particular resource, that needs to be synchronized one by one access to the resource, and that is possible with the string buffer class, but which is not possible with the StringsBuilder class. Now, when we create a string, and if that particular string is accessed by more than one objects in the program, so there may be some problem when they try to access it simultaneously. And when you have such situation where more than one objects are trying to access the same string, then you should always go for string buffer instead of StringsBuilder class. Okay, there are some constructors by using which we can create a StringsBuilder. So the first constructor, which you can see here, StringsBuilder, which takes no arguments. This constructs a StringsBuilder with no characters in it. So you can see there is no arguments in the constructor. That means there is no character in the string, and initial capacity is 16 characters. As we have seen, even in case of string buffer, whenever we create a string without any characters, then also it creates a capacity of 16 characters. So it will reserve 16 characters in that empty string. Next, we have a StringsBuilder which takes capacity as an argument to the constructor. So we can pass the capacity, the number of characters in this string. So construct a StringsBuilder with no characters in it, and initial capacity specified by the capacity argument. So there is no characters in this particular string, but the capacity has been specified, which specifies the number of characters which can be added to it. Then StringsBuilder character sequence. So constructs a StringsBuilder that contains the same characters as specified in the character sequence. So we can pass here some characters or sequence of characters, and it creates StringsBuilder from those characters. Then we have one more constructor, string builder, which takes string as an argument, which we have if we have a string, and we can pass that string to string builder, and it creates a string builder object from the string object. So constructs a string builder initialized to the content of the specified string. Now one example is given here to create a string builder object. You can see here, string builder, name of the string builder object, say str1 is equals to new string builder, and we are passing a sequence of character here, hello Java, and with those characters it will create a string builder object with the name str1. So this is how we can create a string builder in Java. Okay, now let us see some important methods of string builder class. The first method here, it is method append, and it takes one argument of type x. That means it takes argument of any type. It may be integer, it may be string, or it may be float. What it does, this method appends the string representation of the x type argument to the sequence. Means whatever type of argument you pass to append method, what it does is it simply appends that particular argument to the string, means adds it, like concatenation, it adds it at the end of a string, but before adding it to the end of a string, it simply converts it into string type, because if we are passing an integer there, that needs to be converted into string before appending it to the string. So that is converted first into the string and it is appended at the end of a string. So that is append method. Then we have the next method, capacity, which is returning an integer. So this method returns the current capacity, what is the capacity of our string, the number of characters which can be stored there in the string builder. That capacity it will return, that is the method capacity. Then we have the next method, character at, and it is taking index as an argument, and as the name suggests, simply returns the character value in the sequence at the specified index. I told you in string every character is at particular index position, and if you want to know what is at the particular index position, say what is at index position 5 or 0 or 10, then we can use this method character at. We need to pass an index here, and that will return us the character at that particular index position. Then int index of. So this method returns the index of the string returns index within the string of the first occurrence of the specified substring. Now even to the index of, we need to pass some sequence here, and if that sequence exists in the string, if it exists in the string, it will return index of the first occurrence of that syntax, that sequence, and that index position is written by index of. Suppose if I am having a string Java is awesome, and I want to know what is the index position of awesome in that string Java is awesome, then I may use this function, that is index of, in bracket I may pass awesome, where it returns the occurrence, the first occurrence of the word awesome in the string Java is awesome. So that is index of. Then we have a function that is length. This returns the length, the character count, current character count in the string, that is the length of a string. It is written by the length function. So we have length and capacity. Capacity is the total capacity of the string, and length simply tells us how many characters right now we are having in the string builder. Then we have string builder method is reverse method. So this method causes this character sequence to be replaced by the reverse of the sequence. That means it simply reverses the character sequence. If we have a string, say Java, that will be reversed in a reverse way, that is from last to first. So we can reverse the complete string characters by using a reverse method. Okay, these are some important methods of StringsBuilder class. There are many other methods which are available, but we are here discussing only some important methods of StringsBuilder class. Okay, let us look at one simple example to study how a StringsBuilder object can be created in Java. So we have a class here, StringsBuilder, and inside the main we are creating an object of StringsBuilder. StringsBuilder SB is equals to new StringsBuilder, and we are passing a string here, character sequence. The constructor we have seen, there are 3, 4, 5 constructors, and we are using a constructor which uses character sequence as an argument. So StringsBuilder, we are passing character sequence here, hello, and it creates an object of StringsBuilder SB, and the value which it stores, it is hello. Now suppose if I want to add some more characters to the character sequence. Originally I have hello and SB. Suppose I want to add Java to it, I may use a method that is append, which we have studied. SB dot append, and whatever you want to add at the end of a original string, pass it, that is Java. So originally it was only hello, then I have appended Java to it, so that means now the new string which is stored in SB, it is hello Java. So when I print system.out.print SB, this time it will print hello Java. So this is how you can create an object of StringsBuilder class in Java. Okay, we will stop here today. That's it for today's session. Thank you.